Hail, hail. Hail, hail to the I Self Supreme Primal Light. Hail, hail to the One True Light. Hail, hail to the I Self Supreme Primal Light. Hail to the transparent light. Hail to I Self, the light throughout the ages. The light without beginning nor end. Hail, hail to the I Self Supreme Primal Light. Awesome. 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 Asoham. 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 Soham. Asoham. 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 So, what is Asoham, and why is it important to practice Asoham vibration? It is important to practice Asoham vibration because Asoham is the vibration of the I self. On every level, there is a self waiting to assist the I. So it's a relay race of self-realization. And each of the I self is given a destiny and a task that the I must fulfill to help all of the I self that is inside of this dream as the baby self of Aten, the baby fractal fragmented primal light self of Aten. And so yourself, the I self, as Asoham came into being from the void self manifest. What happened is the void self manifest is the self that bring into being the primordial egg. This is how the first egg came into being. Because before then, the self was just making babies of itself and making self replicas of itself. So now, void manifest, that is the self, bring into being the primordial egg. Void manifest, hit the egg, which is the self atom, shatters the self atom, and this, it spreads out all of the elements, or all of the self, separate. So we have the consciousness move to one side, the self-consciousness, which is the protons, the neutral self, which is the neutron, move to one side, the electrons, and with void between, and of course the consciousness, the what we call the mind. So with the shattering of the self atom, the primordial egg, this is how the also become that vibration of the shattered, fragmented self. So also becomes the vibration of the shattered, fragmented self. This is the tiny particles, yeah, that from the shattering of the self, this is how the self is building things from all the tiny particles and putting all the creation together from the shattered, fragmented self, which is the self, shattered, fragmented, unmanifest. And because the self, this is when the self shattered and everything is separated. The masculine is on one side, the feminine, the protons, the neutrons, the electrons, the void. All of everything is shattered, and all of the protons, they move to one side, which is the magnetic energy, which is the consciousness, the self-consciousness. They're on one side, the void, the self is between all of these things, and the electrons, which is the light, they all move to one side. So this is how the shattered, fragmented state of the self is. So this way, the self can pick different parts of itself to put together and to create all the different things. So the masculine is the proton, and the light is the electrons, and the void self remains that, and the neutrons, the neutral self is the primal light self. And so the self now is existing in the shattered, fragmented state. And so the feminine aspect of the self rise up, and that feminine is the vibration also the masculine that rises now from the proton, the self-consciousness. So the self have its masculine and its feminine rising separately, but this is the unmanifest. So there is formless, timeless, limitless. The self is unmanifested. So it's only, the self only carries a vibration for all of itself. So when the I chant this vibration, it stills the mind, it purifies the body, and it aligns the I self to its self, this vibration, the also hum. At every level, all of the I selves is running a relay race of self-realization, and it has a destiny, what it needs to do for all its other selves that is sleeping and do not know truth. So this is why this self, the also hum, is here to, for us who are entranced in the dream, that we can chant this vibration so that we can illuminate ourselves, we can rise up, and also hum. This vibration will encircle us and give us what we need to maintain balance and stillness of this mind. So I hope that you practice the also hum vibration. Remember, when you are doing this vibration, you are going to put your hands in this formation so that the mind knows that you are not engaging in the mind. You don't want to see any visions. You don't want to go on any consciousness journey where you're going into the illusion in the dream. You don't want any of those things. Put your hand in this formation and you practice the technique, pulling the mind out of the head, bring it into the void that's in the center of your chest. Remember, in the center of your chest, there is a void. Science and scientists call it the obstacle space. I think I said the word wrong, but there is a void there, and it's an electromagnetic to balance self. It's the void that when you pull the mind out of the head and bring it into the void, because remember that the void manifest self, that's its baby. The shattered fragmented self, also hum, is the baby of the void unmanifest. So the void unmanifest is always holding its baby. So the void is right here in the center of our chest. That also helps us when we pull the mind out of the head and bring it into the center of the chest. The void purifies the mind. So we have all of ourselves waiting within us. And I love this vibration because when you have no tools, everything was given already to us with this body. So when you make this vibration, it will bring harmony. It will, when you have that heaviness in your mind and you feeling the pressure, also hum will relieve that pressure from the mind. You practice pulling the mind out of the head, bringing it into the void in the center of the eye chest. And you hold the void, you hold the mind, the ego into the void. Yes? All right. So let's go back and practice some more. Also hum. And then I want you to leave me some comments to let me know why you were practicing, and after you practice, how did you feel? How long did you practice for? What was the experience like for you? So let's practice some more awesome hum. Awesome. Awesome. So awesome. 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 So awesome. So awesome. 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 Remember to spiral the vibration around your body. Awesome. 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 Asoham. 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 Soham. And now we will just sit in stillness, keep spiraling the vibration around your body. So I want to thank the I and I for joining I want to say I am victorious. I am triumphant. Know that all of the I and I's always makes a duality self. And so I want to chant victory for I, the shattered, fragmented self on manifest. I, shattered, fragmented self on manifest, is victorious, is triumphant. The self also makes a duality self, a self replica, which becomes the universe. And so this replica that is in the duality is the universe, and all of its duality selves are moving in alignment. The universe is being dissolved and returning back to being the self. Because remember, it is all of the I self playing all of these roles. The I self that is the duality, the universe is now returning back to its true self. Light is being restored and it's merged now in alignment with its non-dual self, the unmanifest, shattered, fragmented self, which is the baby of the void, or it came as the primordial egg that was shattered, the self atom. And so, victory, victory, victory for the I self, the shattered, fragmented self, unmanifest. All the I self is moving into balance. Victory, victory, victory. I am victorious. I am triumphant. I am victorious. I am triumphant. I self shattered, fragmented, self unmanifest is victorious. I self shattered, fragmented, self unmanifest is triumphant. Victory, victory, victory. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Awesome. So continue to practice the vibration Asuham to move into self-alignment, to calm and still this mind. Awesome. 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 Now it's your turn to say awesome. Awesome. Now it is your turn to say awesome. Awesome. Please let me know how Auset vibration works for you. Practice it and leave a comment so that I can know if you feel calmer, if your mind is still after practicing Auset. Auset is a vibration that brings purity to the mind, and it also heals the body. So practice the Auset daily. Auset. Now it is your turn. Awesome. 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 So I will be still, and you, in the pause, it will be your turn to practice the Auset hum. Awesome. So I want to thank all I9 for joining practice the Auset hum vibration, and I will see you in the next sunrise. Awesome. I am Primal Light, prepared for the world in this body, in the shattered, fragmented self, as Auset, Aten Ra. I bow to I in self, in light, and in truth. Hail, hail to the I Self Supreme, Primal Light. Awesome. All of the I Selves is in alignment to restore balance, to wake up all of the I Self that is sleeping. Auset is the vibration that you want to practice. Awesome. Ah.